Hi guys, welcome back to another tarot pick a card reading. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are diving into their truth about you. We're going to look at how they really feel, what they are thinking, what they might be hiding from you, and if they have any plans or actions in mind. And of course, as always, we'll end with some advice. So take a moment. Tune in, pick the pile that pulls you in the most. We have number 1, Caterpillar, Opportunity and Rose Quartz. Number 2, Straddling Worlds, Wandering Between Realms, and Fluorite. Number 3, Garden of Venus, Rest and Renewal, and Amethyst. If you have chosen the Rose Quartz and the Caterpillar Opportunity card, this is going to be your reading. So let's see, what is their truth about you? Seven of Cups, Six of Coins, Ace of Cups, 10 of Coins, Page of Cups, 10 of Swords, Queen of Coins, and Knight of Cups. Definitely. Reach out. I feel the same way. Happiness is my priority. Nice. Why do I deserve someone like you? Oh, okay. Addictions clouded my vision. I'm trying to get my life together. I am better with my mind than my heart. Let's see some more. I can't express myself. I am the man. Heart. Bouquet. Tower. Clover. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Queen Bee, Twin Flame. Okay, secure, confident. Let's keep this aside because they popped up while I was getting the deck. Celebrate today. Celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. Wedding. Taking your relationship to the next level, one step at a time. Karmic lesson. Turning your back. Okay. And we also want the astrology cards for some guidance. Okay. The Sun. Mercury. Scorpio. So if you picked the caterpillar, I think this person sees something really changing here, growing. Maybe right now things are a bit stuck, a bit confusing, but I think that they are aware of the potential here. It's not an idea. It's not you know a feeling. They know, they are aware that this thing can have a potential, despite the Seven of Cups. So this can become something real. This can recover. This can continue somehow, something meaningful, but also something that at the moment they don't know how to handle. So their confusion is not about that Seven of Cups right there, is not about them not feeling confident about or not having clarity over their feelings about you. That Seven of Cups is describing the confusion of the practical approach. How am I supposed to give clarity here and balance? First, I think what we see here is feelings. They're emotionally a bit all over the place. And this Seven of Cups is showing their overwhelmed energy. They don't know what to think, which of them are thoughts, feelings, fantasies. Maybe they don't know. They have doubts whether this is, yes, this thing has potential, but are you even interested? If I move forward, if I reach out, or if I take action to develop further the connection, are you interested, or is it too late? So it's the practical thing that they don't know how to process here. But they want to. The Six of Coins is there, and it's followed by the Ace of Cups. And so, yes, there is confusion, but there is also genuine intention in all of this. They somehow they don't want to come forward to give you breadcrumbs, but they want to be fair. That's the thing. So the intentions are clean, the feelings are good. We do have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups here, and this is telling me that they have feelings. There is softness here, and this is romance. They are imagining sweet moments with you, little confessions. I think they haven't figured out how to get there yet. They are scared. You might see through them. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Coins, and the Ten of Coins is a beautiful energy here because this is somebody who sees a real future. This is not only emotional potential, somehow there are feelings here. We can experience something positive in the future, but there is also affection. There is affection for and longing for stability, for long-term stability. Then we have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Swords, and this is difficult. This is difficult energy. Something has been said that has been a bit painful. They are experiencing pain. There is emotional distance, if not physical, and they feel like they can fix this. They have to fix this because they want to get closer to you. So there is still pain, but there is also hope. The pain, I think, is mostly related to the experience they had with you. Not necessarily something that is personal and direct related to you, but maybe the things that they haven't said, the clarity that they haven't brought to the connection, and this is something painful. And then we have the Queen of Coins, beautiful Queen of Coins, next to the Knight of Cups. And this Queen is indicating somebody stable, nurturing, real. This is somebody who doesn't play games, and that makes them want to come forward in a very correct way. So they see you as open, honest, direct, so they don't want to manipulate, to lie. It's not like we see somebody manipulator here, but they don't want to bring forward confusion. They want to be honest with you. But they are also questioning, am I at your level? Because emotionally, all we have seen from them is Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, and Knight of Cups. But I mean, okay, they have these feelings. Then, if we try to focus on what they are hiding, okay, we see some slightly strange combinations. I can't express myself. I am better with my mind than with my heart. Why do I deserve someone like you? This is somebody who doesn't feel worthy. They're not as confident as it seems. They're not feeling confident at all, actually. Even if on the outside they're acting kind of, calm and chill and everything and detached, inside they are questioning everything. There's also a bit of shame here. Addictions clouded my vision. I'm trying to get my life together. So, this could be literal, actual addictions, or it could be symbolic. They have been in a fog, escaping, avoiding, but they're working on this. And then we get to this, I am the man. I think this is a form of somehow they are trying somehow to overcompensate for all this lack of, for all this insecurity. They want to be somebody that you can admire. So they just don't know if they're actually there yet, but they are trying. Now we have heart, bouquet, tower, and clover. So yes, there are real feelings here, especially with the heart and the bouquet. They are kind of in love, I think. There's warmth for sure, but the tower shows that they are isolating all of this. So this is another thing that they are actually hiding, I think, from you. They overthink, they put walls around them just to protect, so you don't approach. And then we have the clover. That's the hope. That's the luck. That's maybe if I wait for the right moment, I might be a bit more positive, a bit more open. I don't have to be so afraid. So they are realizing that yes, they are not very very confident. Now, so here, for example, we have happiness is my priority. I feel the same way. I will reach out, definitely. So here we see intentions to reach out, to offer something nice, something kind. But what is holding them back is that they cannot express themselves, I think. Now, do we have actions? Yes, we do have actions. And these are actions that are not very distant, by the way. You do have Page of Cups, so a message, an offer. Knight of Cups, an invitation. Let's talk about feelings. Let's talk about the things that somehow have sabotaged this connection. And definitely you are representing an opportunity, and I will reach out because I feel the same way and I want to be happy. For them, happiness is not just the Ace of Cups, it's also the Ten of Coins, the stability. So this is somebody who's taking the connection seriously, but at the same time, they haven't done enough to maintain this connection, you know. So we do have action, and the action, especially with the heart, bouquet, the clover, is not that distant. They have already done their homework, their thought process, and I think within a week and a half we will hear from them, if not sooner. So you also have these beautiful cards: wedding, celebrate, yeah, turning your back. Maybe here you had to pull away because somehow this whole connection has been very triggering. Then we have the Queen Bee, confident, secure, and twin flames. I think this is the version of you. This is what they see. They see the depth of the connection. Okay, with the twin flames, this is important, and definitely we share the same type of feelings. But, you know, this is, it looks like, at least for some of you, for sure, this is a soul bond. And they are thinking about how the long term could develop, since we are sharing the same feelings and since the vibe is very, very intense. Beautiful thing. This is nice. Then we have the Sun, Mercury, and Scorpio. Here, well, the Sun is advising you to be open, to be honest, to be direct, keep shining, let them see the real you, not the upset one. Okay, but the point is this: even if you're upset, just, you know, express your ideas openly, honestly, but do it from a constructive point of view. You don't have to be angry, you don't have to waste your time if you're not interested. But if you're interested, make sure that you speak your mind, yes, but in a constructive way. It's very important. Why? Because you want to make them feel good. Possibly, yes, but the number one reason is because you need to operate from an energy of light and positivity. Then we have Mercury. Mercury is talking about communication, of course. Okay, so let this communication be clear, be light, not in terms of not heavy, but light in terms of I don't know, illuminated type of thing. So don't force all of this. It doesn't have to be forced. If you do speak, remember to honor your truth and honor your need to come from a positive, confident energy. If you remember these things, the way you want to put yourself out there, you will not be upset with this person. Even if you're upset, you will express your distress in a way that will honor your light. Okay, that's what I mean. And Scorpio, I like the Scorpio energy in general. No matter how light and positive we try to be, the Scorpio, you know, comes forward to ruin everything and to force us to face shadows and everything. So yeah, this is a moment. This is where the twin flames, I think, narrative makes sense, because it's telling you, sure, embrace your light and everything, but remember that this is also a very important transformation for you. This connection is also teaching you things. Don't forget that. And of course, do not get dragged into their emotional, into their Scorpion world, okay? So stay grounded in your truth and try to discover your shadows rather than their issues. So yeah, they definitely want to reach out. There is emotional movement here, okay? And then, of course, the caterpillar in general is, of course, about transformation. So get ready. This is also your transformation. The communication that will come is going to be light at first. A message, an invitation, then we will get deeper and more into something real. This is why I'm telling you that you should, I think, maintain the sun vibe, because you cannot expect this person to talk to you immediately about, I don't know, wedding, long-term potential, and so on. So yes, they have deep feelings. They absolutely admire this connection. They are emotionally, physically, and also, drawn to you, and they also see this long-term potential. They are not very sure of how to combine all of these things and how to show up, but they are doing this. They are trying. So I think their truth is about the feelings, that they feel the same way too, but they don't feel ready. They are working on this, and they are very scared that they will potentially, instead of manifesting the 10 of coins, they will manifest the 10 of swords. So, yeah, this is what I see. Let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye. If you have chosen the green fluorite and straddling worlds, wandering between realms card, this will be your reading. So let's see, what is their truth about you? The Sun, Chariot, Magician, Ten of Cups, Hanged Man, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Hierophant. You make my heart full. You are right. I am too afraid to talk to you. Light. Okay, light. It is all too much. I am too afraid to lose. I'm afraid to lose you. The heat between us is intense. I don't know who I am anymore. I can't talk to you right now. Crossroads, Scythe, Moon, Lilies, Abundance. Open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. Anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. Okay? Running. Shocking news. and some guidance here. Uranus, Libra, Mercury. So if you chose this pile, there is something happening here in between. I think they are not fully into the situation, but they're not fully out either. Wandering between realms, I think that's the idea. There is attraction, there is emotion, and a lot of intensity, but we also have hesitation, fear, and emotional chaos. So I think they are caught between what they want to feel and what they think they should do. That's the most logical thing that comes forward with these cards, I think. But let's see together. Now, what do they feel about you? Because the first thing that we see are feelings. I think this person has serious feelings because you have the Sun, the Ten of Cups. I think also the Chariot and the Magician are expressing the same type of vibe. This is big energy. This is not like, I'm not so sure. This is, you light me up. You are right, light. You move something in me. The Sun, you make them feel seen, safe, happy. There is direct energy. There are no games here, no, or at least this is how they feel. Now, I don't know how they are interpreting these feelings in the real world, but with you, they feel like they can be themselves very clearly, okay? The Ten of Cups, I think they have imagined you as part of their ideal life. It is extremely idealized, the card. It's not a real expression at the moment of the current reality, because you can see you got the Hanged Man and the Magician. So this Ten of Cups is more expressing here a vision of what this thing could be, Now, the Magician, yes, this is triggering because the Magician says, this is what I envision, this is what I think, this is what I want to manifest. And now somehow I have to change a few things here and do my magic and my things just to bring forward this reality, this vision into reality. So basically you are inspiring them. How? They want something better. They want happiness in their life. The Hanged Man, of course, shows their stuck energy. That I think this is what you are receiving as an idea. I'm afraid to talk to you. I'm afraid to lose you. I can't talk to you. All of these things. I think these are expressing a bit the Hanged Man over there. They feel like they should do something, sure, but they are frozen. They are overthinking, they analyze, and I think they are caught clearly between two versions of themselves, two different lives. Now, this is general reading, so I imagine, as I've told you, that it's between what they want to do, what their heart is telling them to do, and what they should do, because we also have the Hierophant right there. So I don't know. The Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands are bringing, of course, fire to the entire narrative that appears to be very positive, very beautiful, very idealized, but not real, Not real. It's like you have this person thinking on their own. You have broken up, you had an argument, or, you had a conversation yesterday and it's just not making sense. But they are like, at home imagining, like, it would be so perfect, that Ten of Cups. So they are not manifesting what they think here. So seeing right there the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands is positive because it brings all of this fire energy even if it is impulsive, it's important. And they really want to talk to you, to connect, to feel this spark again. But the Hierophant is there to kind of seal and stop this excitement and say, let's think about dogma now, let's think about the right thing to do. That's what I get here. So, I don't know, is there commitment elsewhere? Or are they just worried that somehow maybe you have very high expectations and I cannot fulfill your expectations, maybe? Or maybe there is some conditioning, a mindset that is extremely traditional. It could be because then you see we are running away together, and it's going to be shocking to everyone when they will see that we are together. I don't know. They have, maybe they just feel like they are not enough for you. So everybody would be shocked if they saw you together. Maybe, I'm giving some options here. I don't know. So yeah, there is a bit of guilt, but it's more coming from them, And then let's see what they're hiding here. Let's look at these messages. You make my heart full over here. They feel joy. We have seen that, it's real. You are right. This might be about something you said, something that has happened between you, some realization. So maybe you called something out, or maybe you walked away, or maybe you refused to embrace this Hierophant vibe as much as they do. You don't care. I feel like you don't care what other people will say, or how they will think, or how they will feel eventually because of your choices. It's like, why should they care, or why should I care? If they care, that's their problem. I'm too afraid to talk to you. I can't talk to you right now. These things are showing hesitation, and probably what you are getting at the moment is silence, not indifference. Silence, because they are scared. And then, of course, I'm afraid to lose you, just to stay in the same vibe. So yes, this is not somebody who is over this thing. They don't think that this thing is over. Okay, they're still scared, yes, but they think also that there was no closure. Even if they have acted like there was, like it's over, like we're not together anymore, I don't know. The heat between us is intense, very strong physical attraction here. They feel the chemistry, they feel the need to be close to you. And then I don't know who I am anymore, because if you take away their Hierophant here, that it's the super facade, they don't know what to do. And it's all too much. I think these two cards are showing exactly what the theme is. Your person is lost. They don't know who they are, and it's all too much. Why they don't know who they are? Because there are two versions at the moment of themselves. One that they are becoming, okay, and another one that it's the one of the Hierophant, the tradition, the legacy, whatever they had before you turn them kind of upside down emotionally. So yes, this is the idea. I'm afraid of the person that I am becoming, because I do not recognize this person at the moment, and I'm really struggling out of my comfort zone, out of what it used to be my comfort zone. So this is what is holding them back in general. It's not their fear or their distance. It's a bit their mess, Now with the Lenormand, we have Crossroads, Scythe, Moon, Lilies. Decision. What am I going to do? Am I going to be the person that I used to be? Or am I going to run away with you and be this new version? What am I going to do? Maybe they have already decided. I think on an emotional level, on a subconscious level, they are already detaching from the old version of themselves. But, they have to take this thing more seriously and with more awareness. And then, of course, the feelings are deep here. You have seen we don't have to take into consideration the moon at all, because we have seen how deep these feelings are, the vibes that you are awakening in them. And of course, all of these things are summed up to this card. And then the lilies. The lilies are about maturity, peace, but they are also about the desire to keep things calm on the surface. So again, you see the duality. They wanted to have something serious, beautiful with you, but at the same time, they're saying, yes, but now it's too much. I have to maintain my balance somehow. Then we see anticipation and running. They are waiting for something, a sign from you, an opening, an important moment. And they want to run away with you. I don't think they are running away from you. They cannot run away from you. Maybe this shocking news might be also something that you don't know about. They are experiencing something difficult at the moment. And with the abundance, of course, there is potential. They see all of this, they feel it, it's important. Now, when it comes to actions, I think that they are not extremely ready to move properly yet. They are not letting go of the connection. On an emotional level, they are very attached. They are in front of a choice. I think even that thing that they are thinking of a choice is ridiculous, honestly, because they have already abandoned their old ways. Whether this is a relationship, a mindset, I don't know what this Hierophant represents, but whatever is representing in your case is done. It's over. They want to move forward into this new version of themselves with you. But they are hesitating for the reasons that we have seen. They're kind of holding back. Anyways, they are preparing here. So this Knight and of Wands and the Page of Wands that we have seen over here shows that you might get contact, communication that will feel playful, light, flirty, but it's not something deep, especially if you had some form of argument and you're not talking, or some sort of misunderstanding. This person will come back testing the waters very clearly. There will be the shift, but first I want to see how this thing is happening. Now, the timing, I think the timing is mostly related to Libra season over here. So September to mid-October, that would be we are already in September, the moment of the recording. So it's like, 2 to 5 weeks, something like that. No, 2 to 4 weeks, I think. Yeah. Or maybe even if we go with the Uranus vibes, super suddenly. Maybe you're like, oh, nothing is going to happen. And then they're going to wake up tomorrow feeling crazy with this Knight of Wands. And they are, they want to turn things around. You never know, because even though they are moving forward with the Hierophant vibe, you do not know when they're going to really become fully aware that that version of themselves is over. So if they follow the normal, their usual path, it's going to be a bit longer, like we have seen, 2 to 4 weeks. Otherwise, you could even hear from them, even tomorrow. Now, no, it's It's great. It's just that they are very afraid. They are very stuck. Now, they feel the energy. They have imagined your energy in the future. And you're important to them. But right now, they are not sure which version of themselves will take over to continue in the future. With Uranus, expect the unexpected again. Okay, this connection might start shifting very suddenly. So don't cling necessarily to one fixed outcome or to a very standard approach. Like, if they call me, this is what I'm going to say, this is what I'm going to do. You never know. They might surprise you. So what do you do in this case? Stay balanced. Don't let their unexpected, a bit crazy energy pull you in just to, receive more confusion. Stay grounded, stay balanced. And with Mercury, when you will speak, make sure that you keep things simple, clear, and honest. They want to be honest, but they are struggling with clarity, so they might get a bit all over the place. Make sure that you keep the clarity of the situation. Okay, this is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Bye bye. If you have chosen the Amethyst and Garden of Venus, Rest and Renewal, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. What is their truth about you? Tower, the Lovers, Justice, Two of Coins, Page of Coins, Knight of Cups, King of Coins, and King of Wands. I meant what I said. No. I would do anything for you. I am in so much pain. Why do I feel this way? The way I have treated you was wrong. I don't know where to start. Don't put up with my BS. Emotions overwhelm me. Garden and mountain. Crossroads. Clover. Fox. Connection. Love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. True love, a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. Family. losing sleep, worried, replaying events, thinking about you. And also, let's get some of these. Mercury, the first house, Taurus. If you picked this pile, there is something tender here. This doesn't feel chaotic or dramatic. It feels emotional, real, a bit heavy, yes, but very, very real. So, this is somebody who has been deeply affected by you, and maybe they haven't handled this the right way. So, let's take a look at their truth. What they feel about you. We have very intense cards, as you can see. Tower, Lovers, Justice. This is big, important, life-shifting energy. The Tower shows that you have been somehow very important to them. You have shaken something up in them, okay? This connection wasn't just a random passing thing. You kind of, you were very important. You hit them hard here. Maybe they didn't see this thing coming, these feelings, these emotions, this thing. Maybe you didn't either. The lover says that this was real. This is like, oh, I'm love struck here, okay? There is a soul level pull, a choice, a mirror, but paired with justice, there is also a sense of regret. Like, I didn't act fairly, I didn't do the right thing. The Two of Coins shows that they have been juggling not just situations, but I think emotions. So we are, as you can see, we are like, what is this? Is this the love of their life, or is this a heavy karmic weight that they have to carry for some reason? I don't know why all this heaviness, but this is what I see. I think they are trying to keep balance when, especially they see that their heart is not steady, that they have these feelings, and these feelings are kind of getting them into a form of a strange inner conflict, I think. Then we have this page of coins over here, and the Knight of Cups. The page of coins shows that they are learning. They are learning how to balance this, how to handle it. Maybe it's just, maybe it's too much. Maybe this was a crazy emotion, okay, a crazy situation, very emotional, very intense, so much chemistry, and they just couldn't handle it, and they are trying to figure things out. They are learning. The Knight of Cups, together with the King of Coins and the King of Wands, I think this shows a journey. This is the romance that they feel, the romantic energy that they feel for you. Then they also want to be grounded, dependable. But they also have all this desire that is kind of motivating them to take action, to show up in a very intense and significant way, not just as a knight or as a page. So this is somebody who wants to become better. So I think this is the karmic part of the connection, where you are awakening something in them and they want to improve, they want to move forward. Even if they have messed things up, even if they are still silent, they are thinking about how they can eventually become a version of themselves that could actually deserve you. That's simple. So, what are they hiding? Let's see their messages, because the messages are like very raw. I meant what I said. So, I think that this person has opened up a little, and it was very real. Even if later they said, no, I shut down, that's it. I'm ghosting you, I'm detaching, I'm changing the dynamic immediately. But they're saying, no, I meant what I said. It feels like they have self-sabotaged the whole situation. I would do anything for you. Then they are saying, I'm in so much pain. Why do I feel this way? I mean, these are all coming from somebody who is absolutely emotionally overwhelmed. They feel a deep pull towards you and they don't know how to process all this. The way I treated you was wrong, they are saying. And yeah, I don't know where to start. There is guilt, heaviness. They are not proud of how they have handled the situation. And now they are stuck. They want to fix this, but they just don't know how. Don't put up with my BS. Emotions overwhelm me. So they're telling something here about themselves. They know they messed up. They know that they have behaved in a way that was bad, poor. They know that they are not emotionally mature, and deep down they don't want you to tolerate that version of them. It's great, but in a strange way. I mean, good for them, but okay. Then we have our Lenormand here, garden. This is the mountain. The garden and the mountain. The garden says that, I don't know, something about the energy of this connection. The garden is about a public connection, okay, social connection, something that is out there in the open. But there is also a lot of secrecy around these cards. So maybe the mountain is like a blockage. Like, no, it wasn't that real. No, it wasn't that out there in the open. The social aspect of this connection has played a very important role here. And I feel that even though they would like this connection to be kind of public, it wasn't. That's what I think. Because of the circumstances. Then they have, and the crossroads is also supporting this idea. Maybe there was a third party for some of you. Maybe there were stranger circumstances. Maybe this person wasn't emotionally available in the beginning. Many reasons. But I don't feel that we have something that is open, it's out there. Because you also have the fox. So they're like, I don't trust the situation, I don't trust myself. Or maybe they feel ashamed because they have been sneaky over here, and because they somehow, until today, they haven't really been there for you 100%, as not even 80%, as somebody who has feelings and has all this energy. That would make sense with the guilt and everything, because otherwise this is a very intense connection. Why would somebody feel so much guilt over these feelings? Okay, I get it, avoidance, but how much avoidance to the point where you feel all this pain? Then we have here connection and true love. Again, this was real, this is real. They feel it, they know what this is about. Family. Is this what is blocking them? A family? Or maybe the fear of starting a family? If you ask me, I don't see them as somebody who has a family. I don't see this person as a family person with children, with things, and they are like, oh my God, should I choose my stability or you? I don't see that. So this family could be, I don't know, the cousins at this point. The point is, maybe they don't want to start a family, yes. But they are not over this connection, let's be real here. There are feelings, intense feelings. You have Tower, you have Lovers. I mean, how many times have we got this combination here? And then crazy things. King of Wands, Page, Knight of Cups there, things like that. So, no, I don't think they are over this, but I think they have mishandled this situation so much that, you know, what about actions? Guys, they are overwhelmed. Whatever they have done hasn't worked. I'm sorry. It hasn't worked. Why? Because it was full of mixed messages, uh, talking to you, then pulling back, confusion. There was so much tension. You might get an apology because the levels of regret and pain and sadness are pretty high. So yeah, maybe you get an apology. But, you know, there's no clear fast movement here. We don't have cards that are indicating, oh my God, they're moving. Yes, we have some pretty serious masculine energy over here, but sure, the King of Wands, just by himself is not resolving the issue. So I think what they are doing now is they are processing. They are seriously, they are processing very, very seriously. They will eventually come forward because this thing is super unresolved and super mishandled in their mind. But and I think when they will come forward, they will be very justice, very real, very honest, very king of coins. But this is not now. Mm-mm. I don't know. We don't have cars that are, yeah, we do have the tower that's like tomorrow all of a sudden, but this is not referring to the timing there. It's about other things. So we have cards of communication, for example, Mercury. We could talk about Mercury here and take a bit in consideration Taurus together with the Page of Coins. Right there we see that it's all a bit slow, you know. So I think late October, November, so a couple of months from now, I would say. The idea, don't wait. Don't wait. You're not supposed to wait for their own processing, for their own resolution. Do they feel pain? Yes. They feel the pain of their mishandling and how poorly they have handled everything. They have a bit of shame, I think. But, you know, you brought love to the equation. But they couldn't handle the love that they have for you in a proper way. So they're trying to figure out how to fix this together with the sadness that they feel over this. So be honest. Be honest. The advice is telling you very clearly to stay grounded and move slowly. Don't get pulled into this the idea of feelings like, oh my God, should I reach out? No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't take any initiative here because it's going to be like you're kind of betraying yourself. If you want to reach out, of course, reach out. It's just a reading. I mean, it's not something that you have to follow. But you have a person that is very confused. They feel for you. The feelings are intense, are mutual. They know they have messed up so badly. What are you going to do? Are you going to reach out to make them feel what? More regret? To make them feel even worse? Or to accommodate them like, oh, no worries, it's fine. Why is it fine? Why should this thing be fine with you? They messed up, clearly. Mixed messages. Yes, because they love you. Oh, okay, guys, they love you. So what? Honestly now, so what? If they don't treat you in a decent way, feelings cannot have a priority. Because if they don't treat you nicely and decently, what will happen is that they will start using these feelings as a justification for their mishandling. Like, no, whenever I wake up and I'm feeling no mood, I'm pushing you away, and for some reason I'm calling you again and I'm telling you, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't feeling la 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 la. No. So, no, don't do anything actually. Move on with your life, live your life, experience your life, because it's your time, in this reality. And when they will wake up and they will realize how they want to approach this, let them come to you. This is what I say. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, yes, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.